Ferencváros, Ioannis Futulis. The number 6 is Papanastasiou. Number 7, Georgios Dervisis. The number 8, Syrianos Argyropoulos. 2 goals so far to his name in this tournament. Actually only 1 goal. Moudikis, however, with 2 goals on the score sheet. The number 9. The number 10, the other center forward, Christodoulos Colombos. The number 11, Evgenios Alexandros Gunas. The number 12, Angelos Vlahopoulos, also plays in Hungary in the team of Eger. And the number 13, the other goalkeeper, Konstantinos Gananidis. And the experienced head coach, also coach of the team of Olympiacos, Theodoros Vlachos.
Their opposition for this group game, wearing white caps, please welcome.
Now the team who will play in the white caps, the French team, in the number 1 cap, the goalkeeper Rémi Garçon. The number 2, Rémi Soradier. In the number 3, Romain Mario Vernou. And the number 4, Thomas Vernou. The best goal scorer so far in the French team, Thomas Vernou, scoring 4 times so far. The number 5, Enzo Kras. The number 6, Roj Kalinic. The number 7, Hugo Krusiat, the captain. The number 8, Michal Iziski. 3 goals to his name so far in the competition. The number 9, maybe Matsuki. The center forward. The number 10, Charles Canon. The number 11, Pierre-Frédéric van Pepestrate. In the number 12, Alexandre Camarasa. And the other goalkeeper, the number 13, Hugo Fontani. And the head coach of the team is Nenad Vukanic. Here he is. And the 2 referees of this match will be György Kun from Hungary and Carlos Ortega from Spain. Now the national anthem.
For the national anthem of Greece. Please remain standing for the national anthem of France.
So France against Greece in Group D of the men's tournament, the European Waterpolo Championships here in Budapest. They met 3 times in the so-called Premier class after a tie in their first ever match 50 years ago in Barcelona. We won the next 2. after 1970, it was a 6-0 between these two teams. 1989, 13-8 for Greece. That was a match for the 11th place. And in 2001, here in Budapest, on the Margaret Island and the European Championships, it was a very tight game, and in the end Greece managed to win that contest by 10-9. Here's Nenad Vukanic, the head coach of the French team. The Montenegrin was born in Kotor, Waterpolo city, and he's the Greek roster. A couple of really experienced players, most of the players coming, of course, from 2018 Champions League winner Olympiacos. A couple of new faces also included in the team. He is Todoris Vlahos, the coach of not only the Greek national team but also the team of Olympiacos. Now the two teams also spent a longer period together at the Group B of the European Championships, where they played a total of 4 times. The Greeks had 2 wins, France 1, and one of the match ended in a draw. It was in 1983. The only French victory came in 1987 in Group B, so the second class, we can say, of the European Championship that time. Then they defeated the Greeks by 12-6. Well, I should say a miracle win would send France to the 8th finals, otherwise they will need to play for the places 13th to 16th. Greece might keep its second place even with a narrow loss. This position will set up an 8th final and get the first seeded team in Group B, possibly the Netherlands. The quarterfinal is due with Croatia. Greece lost to Italy by 10-6 on the opening day and bounced back with a 17-10 win against Georgia. France lost surprisingly to Georgia, 9-7, then also to Italy. And it was also tied, 10-7. Greece is ranked 7th on the scoring list with 23 goals from 50 shots. That's 46% shot efficiency, the 5th best. France scored the 2nd fewest goals in the tournament, 14, and took the fewest shots so far, only 43. 32.6%. Their efficiency is ranked only 10th. Regarding the Greek defense, there's the 8th best one. They faced 60 shots, 38 were on target. They got 20 goals. France conceded only one less goal, 19. They faced 57 shots, 29 on target. So once again, France in the white caps and Greece this time in the blue ones. And game number 3 on day number 7 of the European Championships is just about to begin. We are waiting for the first swim-off.
So this is the first.
There it is. And the first sprint is won by the French. It was really tight, but in the end it was Romain Marion Vernou who reached the ball first. His opponent was Geri Dunias. So the French have the first possession. And don't forget, the only chance to go to the 8th finals is a surprise win here against the Greeks. No other choice for the team in the white caps. The first shot is missed. Hugo Cruciat, the captain, is the target. Laropoulos gets the call. Funtulis, the 2 players who play here in Hungary, as I mentioned, in Ferencváros and in Eger. Kapotsis, another free throw. And no foul on the center forward of the Greek team. So there is Vlahos. Can't believe that. So 1 minute into this game, and it's still goalless. It's another free throw. No exclusion so far. Another ordinary foul, Cruciat. And the first save of the match coming from Emmanuel Zertavas. Still 0-0 between France and Greece. Yanni Dunias has to the center forward, and the first save of Remy Garceau on the other side. The two excellent saves by the two goalkeepers. Konstantinos Mourikis in his first attempt of the match. Skoupakis. Well, from tight angle, it's an attempt by Geri Dunias, but he only managed to hit the crossbar. So teams are still yet to score. Cruciat. Pass. Cruciat gets it back, and now the first exclusion.
Exclusion of the game.
And it's the number 3, Dimitrios Skoupakis, who leads the pool with his first personal foul. Great chance for France to take the lead. Cruciat, and the great block coming from Marios Kapotsis. So it's the opportunity once again for France. Yanni Dunias. Vlahopoulos. Yanni Dunias. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and the lob shot, and that's a perfect one. Goal number 1 in this match, and the Greeks take the lead. An action goal for the team in the blue caps. And that's an excellent solution by the Greek number 2, Geri Dunias, who has a total of 5 goals so far to his name in the tournament. I don't know whether that's kind of a celebration from Theodoros Vlahos, but his team has the lead, that's for sure. Marion Vernou. Three minutes into this game. 1-0 for Greece, and now the French are looking for an equalizer. Pass. Pepe Strat. That's a free throw, only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And now another 20 seconds for France after this block. And now turnover foul. The center forward, Thomas Vernou, committing this. And now Yanni Dunias in the ball. Vlahopoulos. No chance for a quick counter-attack. Yanni Dunias. And the first exclusion from the French team.
Number 11 from France.
Van Peperstraat leaves the pool. Vlahopoulos. Futulis. Vlahopoulos. Futulis. And the shot goes wide. So 2 missed extra player situations. One in front of the Greek goal and one on the other side. Pass. It's a free throw. And the shot took a deflection and in the end went over the crossbar. Neti Marzuki already 2 successful attempts so far to his name. Kapotsis. We are heading for the last 3 minutes of the first quarter. It's still only 1 goal in this match. And now that's another cracker.
Oh, what a shot!
2 action goals from the French team, this time from the captain Ioannis Foutoulis. And he makes it Greece 2, France 0.
The team captain from Greece, Ioannis Foutoulis, with a
That's a fantastic goal by the Greek number 5. He had a total of 5 goals so far to his name. That's goal number 6 in the tournament. 5 of them coming from the field and 1 from 5-meter penalty. Well done by Ioannis Foutoulis. Now the French really need to do something. They're trailing by 2 goals and it's a must-win situation for them in this match. Now an exclusion and another missed opportunity. The left post saves Greece this time. It's Dervises who committed that major foul. That France is still goalless. And now the Greeks are pushing forward to score their 3rd goal. And Garceau with the latest save. After the attempt of Vlachopoulos. It's corner throw and another 20 seconds for the Greek team. Vlachopoulos. Foutoulis. Exclusion. That's the number 2, Rémi Soradier,
Number 2
who
from
leaves the pool.
Rémi Soradier, first major.
That's a mistake by the Greeks, but they still have the possession. Vlachopoulos, and he scores. Well, the French almost managed to steal the ball from the Greeks. After correction, Angelos Vlachopoulos finds the back of the net. That was the major foul coming from Rémi Soradier. And a real cool finish by Angelos Vlachopoulos. Absolutely no chance for Rémi Garceau. So not the best start by the French team. And they are really in trouble now. Even a draw wouldn't be enough for them to qualify for the 8 finals. Exclusion, the number 6 from the Greek team, Papanastasiou, is out with his first major foul. Luciat. Marzuki. Luciat. That's a free throw. But now 6-on-6. No more power play for France. At least they have 15 seconds more to finish this offensive play, but there's a steal by Genidunias. And the French head coach, Nenad Vukanic, is not really happy about this. Inside the last minute, it's a 3-goal lead for Greece, and they even have the possession. Genidunias. Vlachopoulos. Argyropoulos. Now the goal doesn't count. It's been disallowed. It's still 3-0 for Greece. Matsuki. The French desperate to need a consolation goal. Cruciat. And the pass to the center forward and exclusion. 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Kaczynski, Marzuki. And that's goal number 1 for France. And they really needed that. 5.7 seconds left on the clock before the first break. And finally, they break the deadlock. Enzo Kass with their first goal of the day.
5.7 seconds before the end of this quarter.
Devas almost managed to save that. So now 2-goal gap between the two teams. Argyropoulos, shot from distance. Easy save by Rémi Garceau. So that's the end of the first quarter. Excellent start by the Greeks. They had 2 great action goals. Then goal from the power play and a consolation goal in the end by Enzo Kass, which gives some hope for the French team. So after the first 8 minutes, it's Greece 3, France 1.
You can be very proud, right? Because you won the first match here in Budapest.
So there's the first quarter statistics. Only 12% shot efficiency by the French. It's much more than the Greeks, 42%. And remember, they had 2 great action goals as well. Plenty of missed opportunities by the French team. Ivo Cruciat, the captain, is also not happy about their performance so far. So about the standing so far in this group, it's Italy who managed to win their first 2 games against Greece and France as well. They have 6 points and they're gonna play against Georgia later on today. Greece have 3 points out of 2 games, losing to Italy and beating Georgia comfortably. Georgia also with 3 points. And France without a single point, so they absolutely need to win this game. They must win this game in order to qualify for the 8th final. But it's really not easy against this strong Greek team who has the first possession in the second quarter. Vlachopoulos. Dunias. Only 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and already the first exclusion foul of quarter number 2. And that's a great goal once again. Gunas, the latest Greek goal scorer. Kalinic with his first major foul. And right after that, great pass by Dunias and a cool finish by the Greek number 11. His first attempt and his first goal of the day. Brzezinski. Rusiat. Brzezinski. Kalinic. Shot goes over the crossbar from the water. Skupakis. Waterpolo gets the call. Dunias. And the turnover foul. Another chance for France to tighten the gap. We really need that. Only one goal coming from them. Almost 10 minutes gone from this game here at the Duna Arena. Now they are men up after this exclusion foul coming from
Excluded player number 9 from Greece.
the number 9 of the Greek team, Mourikis. The fifth exclusion from the Greek team. And that's a bad pass. They need correction. Only 2 seconds left from the exclusion. Once again, a really unhappy head coach at the French bench, and Vukaric. Skupakis. Dunias. Skupakis. Well, we still had the possession, but it was almost a mission impossible to score from that tight angle. Still 4-1 for Greece, with 1 goal so far in the second quarter, coming from Alexandros Gunas. That's a turnover foul. Vlachopoulos. Free throw for the Greeks. Once again, Vlachopoulos in the ball. Argyropoulos. 9 seconds left in the shot clock. Vlachopoulos. Now only 2 seconds. And another action goal. A pretty lucky one. But it's Greece 5, France 1, of course.
Second goal of the game for number 12,
So there it is. Only 1 goal, of course, coming from the French, and that's goal number 5 already by the Greeks. Despite the replacement of Rémi Garceau, another goal conceded by the French team. So Hugo Fontani has replaced Garceau in the French goal. But I think there was nothing Garceau could do against that. So it's a 4-goal lead by Greece. And Vlachopoulos is the only player so far who has managed to score more than once in this game. 6-on-5 for France.
This time, Greece, number 8.
Argyropoulos leaves the pool. And it's a great block by Columbus. It remains 5-1 for Greece. Almost halfway in the second quarter. It's almost a steal by the French. 6 seconds after the shot clock. Kapotsis, one more pass. And in the very last second of this offensive play, an exclusion from the French team.
Player from France, number 8.
We had Isdinski. He's out. And that's another great goal by the Greeks. And it's already a 5-goal gap between Greece and France. Ugo Fontani concedes for the first time in this match. And the goal scorer is Columbus. It's goal number 2 in the tournament by Christodoulos Columbus. Mazuki. Tusiak. An exclusion. Great pass by Tusiak to the center forward Radier, who was fouled, and Columbus goes out. 7 different players in the Greek team with 1 personal foul each. Roussiat, and he scores. That's a great goal by the French captain. And this time no chance for Emmanuel Zerdava to save. The 29-year-old Igor Roussiat, the player of Marseille, makes it 6-2 for the Greeks. Marseille, of course, winning the last edition of the LAN Euro Cup, surprisingly, an absolutely deserved victory. But they also played in the LAN European Super Cup match at home against the Champions League winner Ferencváros. They already had a 4-goal lead against the team of Budapest. But in the end, Ferencváros won the Super Cup. A couple of great results since then as well by the Marseille team, winning in Budapest against OSC a couple of months ago in the Champions League group phase. They try to qualify for the final tournament, which will be held in Genova in June. The host team will be Prodeco. Another great LAN event coming up the beginning of this summer. Kapotsis, Futuris. 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and the first save of Ugo Fontani, the substitute goalkeeper on the French team, player of Strasbourg. Roussiat. And it's a turnover foul. In the last minute of the second quarter, Dervisis gets the call. Another turnover foul. So now the French have the possession of the ball. Roussiat. And turnover foul once again. Referee shows that the center forward, Thomas Vernou, committed this foul. Arias Kapotsis pushing forward. 20 seconds left on the clock. Once again Kapotsis, Argyropoulos, Dervisis, Argyropoulos, and in the very last second, great attempt at save number 2 by Ugo Fontani. That's a nice tackle. And Marzuki, attempt from big distance. So just like the first quarter, in the second one, Greece managed to win that by 3-1. So in total, it's a 4-goal lead for Greece. And no realistic chance for France to cause an upset today. Great job by the Greeks so far. So at halftime, it's Greece 6, France 2. So 12 attempts coming from both teams so far. The big difference is that France managed to score only twice, Greece 6 times. That's only 16% regarding the shot efficiency for France, 50% for Greece. And the Greeks already had a total of 6 blocks, 11 personal fouls, all in all in this match. And the only player who's managed to score more than once is Waterpolo from the Greek team. Well, Greece is a really strong team, but they have yet to win a big tournament, let alone a medal at the European Championships. The quest started in 1970 with a 10th place finish. Then after a spell in Group B, they returned to the elite in 1985 and finished 8th. They became regular participants since 1989. At home they had a breakthrough performance in 1991, finished 6th, and repeated that in 93. They reached the semis twice in 1999 and 4 years ago in Belgrade, but finished 4th on both occasions. The last time they were 5th in Barcelona. It's an interesting fact that they scored the most goals during the fortnight, 85. Beforehand they came 6th 3 times, 7th twice, 8th in 2003 and 9th, 95 and 2010, and only 11th in 2008.
So this is the third swim-off of the game.
That's swim-off number 3.
For France, who's going to get the ball.
And the French team manages to get the ball. It was really tight. 2-1 in the sprints for France, but it's 6-2. If we take a look at the scoreboard for Greece. Not the best pass. The center forward. Now again, Dunias pushing forward. Papanastasiou. Futuris. And save number 3 for Ugo Fontani. has only conceded once so far. Number one goalkeeper Remy Garceau finished on a 28.6% save efficiency. 2 saves coming from 7 attempts at his goal. Fontani on 75% so far. And that's a great goal by Alexander Camarasa, the center forward, has managed to surprise the Greek defense, including the goalkeeper Emmanuel Zerdavas. This goal number 3 for the French team. The assist coming from Mehdi Merzuki. So Camarasa from his second attempt of this match. Finally manages to find the back of the net for the joy of the French supporters. Goal number 2 in the entire tournament for Camarasa. Vlahopoulos. 7 seconds after the shot clock. And there's the first exclusion foul in the third quarter. Second major of Van Peperstraat. He's the first player in the field to have more than one personal foul. And the Greeks score. There again, the 4-goal lead. Almost 2 minutes into the third quarter. And the goal scorer is Papanastasiou.
First goal of the game for number 6 for Greece,
Who plays in Croatia, in Juk Dubrovnik, team which managed to win the Champions League in 2016. They were also finalists a year later here at the Duna Arena, losing to Hungarian team Szolnok. So 7-3 for Greece. Krusiat. Exclusion. Foul on Toma Vernu, and the team timeout called by Nenad Vukanic, the head coach of the French team.
On a Rémi, viens. Enzo, où Enzo? Va au deuxième poteau. Thomas, premier poteau, deux gauchères. Là-bas, Mehdi et Romain. Je changeais les positions. Mehdi va dans l'aile. On commence avec notre 1 et on continue sur Enzo, sur 2. OK? D'abord, cherche. Hugo, cherche fort Thomas au début.
Hugo. So Krusiat has to look for Toma. Toma is the number 4, Toma Vernu, of course. Could be the finisher of this offensive play, this power play. Goupakis is out. His second major foul. And that's a great goal by the French. And in the end, it's not Toma Vernu, but Michal Izinski who finds the back of the net.
Michal Izinski.
And once again, only a 3-goal lead for Greece. And the French tried their best in order to keep pace with the strong Greek team. There's deflection by Georgios Dervisis. And this way, it's absolutely unstoppable for Emmanuel Zerdavas. Goal number 1 for Izinski. Goal number 4 in total. And the European Championships by him. Vlahopoulos. Geridouneas, Vlahopoulos. No foul on the center forward this time. Merzuki. Krusiat. Exclusion. Foul on Vernou. Krusiat.
Number 7 from Greece, Yorgos Dervizis.
Dervizis. Also his second personal foul. Mario Vernou. And big quick reaction by the French. Rémi Sodadier noticing that the ball is free in front of the goal. 2 goals in succession by the French.
First goal of the game for number 2 for France, Rémi Sodadier.
The first attempt
France looking
of Rémi Sodadier in this game, and his first goal.
times, conceding just once.
And this goal gives some hope for the French.
2 goals.
Actually, the first goal from Sodadier in the entire tournament. It's almost halfway through the third quarter. It's only a 2-goal difference between the teams. Vlahopoulos. Argyropoulos. Nice tackle. It's a great quarter so far by the French. They're leading by 3-1 in this period, losing the first 2 by 3-1 apiece. Krusiat. And that's a great chance. With an excellent save by Zerdema with the help of the crossbar. Vernou with a missed opportunity, and now turnover foul, and that could cost a lot for the French. That's a clear chance, and the save, and the crossbar. Only the second save by Emmanuel Zerdamas. The referee is asking for the ball. And one of the Greek players, it's actually center forward who has to get a new cap, losing the previous one.
Excluded player from France, number 9, Matsuki.
Merzuki from the French team is excluded with his first major foul. And now Mourikis has his cap back as the other number 9 in the French team. 6-5 for Greece. Futuris, Vlahopoulos. Futuris. And the missed chance for Greece as well. Gunas only manages to hit the crossbar. Still at 7-5, only 1 goal in this quarter by the Greeks. And we are inside the last 3 minutes of this period. Krusiat. And that's a 5-meter penalty for the French team. Gunas doesn't understand that. Great move by Thomas Vernou, center forward. Another chance for France to tighten the gap to only 1 goal. And it's the captain, Hugo Krusiat himself, who takes the 5-meter penalty.
Penalty, of course.
And he scores. Well, it's only a 1-goal gap between the teams. After trailing by 4 goals already. the French managed to get back into this game.
Number 7 for France.
That was the penalty foul, and then the converted penalty by Hugo Cruciat.
With his goal, France is getting close to Greece.
Goal number 2 by the captain after 6 attempts. Gelidunias. Waterpolo, Gelidunias. 9 seconds after the shot clock. Well, they are really struggling, the Greeks, in the offensive play in this period. But now they are men up. Foul on Mourikis. And Remy Soladier goes out. That's major number 2 by the French, number 2. And that's a relaxing goal for the Greeks. Gelidunias with this great finish just inside the last 2 minutes of the third quarter.
For the second time in this game, it's Konstantinos.
8-6.
Get number 2.
And it's goal number 2 for Gelidunias in this match, for the joy of Theodoris Vlachos. Canon takes the free throw. That's another run. Cruciat. Massive defensive play by the Greeks, and they have the possession now. And they also have to be careful in case of a defeat by the French, a bigger margin. They could miss the 8 finals, and that would be a big disappointment, of course, for the team of Theodoris Vlachos. That's a very important save by Ugo Fontani. After the attempt of Papanastasiou. Last minute of the third quarter, and the French score. An action goal by Mehdi Marzouki. After 3 unsuccessful attempts, finally manages to find the back of the net. And no chance this time for Zerdevas.
This one is the first goal for Mehdi Marzouki, number 9 for France.
The Marzouki.
Inside the 1 minute mark.
And goal number 7 for France. That's goal number 3 for him in the tournament. Vlachopoulos. Koutouris. And an exclusion foul.
Good ball played inside.
The number 5, Enzo Haas, goes out. And the team timeout called by Theodoris Vlachos, the head coach of the Greek team.
So that's Greece 8.
Τέσσερα, 3, 2, 1. Δεύτερο δοκάρι ο Κολόμπος. Θα παίξουμε 4. Ας μην ξεκινήσει από την απέναντι πάσα. Θα μπει το 1 μέσα. Θα μπει το 1 μέσα. Θα βγει. Εντάξει. Με το 1 μέσα ξεκινάμε και θα καταλήξουμε. Αν βγουν ανάμεσα, ξανά μέσα και θα ανέβει στην από εδώ για να τελειώσει από εδώ. Πάμε. Πάμε να βάλει αυτό το γκολ. Έλα. Αν δεν πάει κάτι κρατικό τρόπο.
So there's the latest exclusion foul coming from Enzo Haas. His first major foul on
So a true player from France, number 5, Enzo Haas.
Columbus.
35 seconds.
Who's now in the center forward position. 6:05 for Greece. 25 seconds remaining on the clock for the end of quarter number 3. Kapotsis. Futuris. And Futuris scores. The man who always scores really important goals for the Greek team. Now makes it 9-7.
Second goal of the game for the team captain, Ioannis Fontoulis, number 5.
Second goal of the day.
16 more seconds before the end of the third quarter.
The best goal so far from the Greek team in the tournament. That's goal number 7 by the captain. Who joined Ferencváros, the Champions League winner, and of course the title holder in the Hungarian Championship as well last summer. And there's a quick response. Merzuki with another great action goal with 8.6 seconds left on the clock. That's another great one.
To score. Another goal. The second one from Mehdi Marzuki, number 9 for France.
Marzuki, the player of Cercle de Nageux, was seen. And it's once again only a 1 goal gap between the two teams. So that's how the third quarter ends. 6 goals coming from the French team in the first period. 3 by the Greeks. And remember, France only scored twice in the first half of the game. It's a great improvement by the team of Nenad Vukanic. And it's Greece 9, France 8 before the last quarter.
So we are new in the French fans. I really like your hats. They are very colorful. Can you tell me the story?
I'm from France.
So let's check the statistics so far. An all-improving performance by France. They stood on 12% regarding the shot efficiency at halftime, and 42%. Greece only 5% more. Remember, Greece won the first 2 quarters by 3-1 apiece. They were leading by 6-2 at halftime. And the French scored a total of 6 times in the third period. Now they still have a realistic chance to cause an upset. In case of a win, they will still qualify for the finals.
Already, it's number 7, Lucia once again for France.
The last swim up, and it's won by the Greeks.
It's Greece,
Maybe the most important sprint so far in this game. And they have the possession. Futuris. Exclusion. Enzo Cas goes out, and that's a missed opportunity, but that's still a 5-meter penalty for Greece. Izdinsky, another major foul. Has and Izdinsky both stand on 2 major fouls. And it's now Angelos Vlachopoulos can convert this penalty, and he does it. No chance for the French goalkeeper, Hugo Fonteni. So it's 10-8 for Greece.
It's the third goal of the game for number 12 for Greece.
The qualification to the 8th finals for the French team. Once again, a little further. There's Zuki, scorer of the last 2 French goals. Exclusion.
Player number 12 from Greece, Angelos Vlahopoulos, his first major.
First personal foul of Angelos Vlahopoulos. 6-on-5 for France. And that's good steal by the Greeks. It's Marios Kapotis who catches the ball. And it's a free throw. Argyropoulos, Kapotis, Argyropoulos hitting the crossbar. That's a good business for the Greeks. They still have the possession for another 20 seconds. Time is, of course, on their side, leading by 2 goals against France in this very important group match. Morikis tries everything to find the back of the net, but he misses the target. Remember, the French must turn the score if they want to hope for qualification for the 8th finals. No foul on Vernou. A chance for a quick counter-attack. Koutoulis. One more pass, and the missed chance for Greece. Oh my God, Todori Svahos can't believe that. Papanastasiou missed the target. That's a great chance for Morikis, but he still gives it further. That's a disappointment of the Greek head coach. Could have been decisive in this phase of the match. Eight seconds left on the shot clock, and another exclusion.
Exclusion. Number 12 once again from Greece, Angelos Vlahopoulos.
Vlahopoulos once again, the excluded player. His second personal foul. Krusiat. And a vital save by the Greek goalkeeper. But it's gonna be corner throw. The last touch came by the goalkeeper itself, Zerdevas. Still 2 seconds from the exclusion of Vlahopoulos. Right, 6-on-6. Kalinic. And that's a great goal. Not in the power play situation anymore, but that's, of course, not so important for the French. The important thing is that they managed to score once again due to Thomas Vernou.
Goal coming from number 4.
Who makes it France 9, Greece 10. There's a celebration on the French bench.
A single goal separating
Almost
the two
5
teams.
minutes
5 minutes
remaining on the clock in this game, and they still have the chance to catch the Greeks. One goal apiece so far in the last quarter. Really hard-fighting French team. Really fight for their lives. Vlahopoulos, Koutoulis. And exclusion once again. Number 11, Pape Pestrat goes out. And I'm afraid it's Major number 3 for him. Waterpolo, and he scores.
Perfect shot. Well played.
Greece 11, France 9. So Pepe Strata is ejected from the game if he's a third major foul from the French team. And Waterpolo scores his fourth goal of the day. 80% shot efficiency. 4 goals after 5 attempts. He scored a total of 3 times in the first 2 matches against Italy and Georgia.
For number 11 in France, Pierre-Frédéric of Tetterstad is out of the game.
Mario Verno. Another exclusion.
Exclusion from Greece, number 5, Ioannis Fontoulis.
Fontoulis is out. Halfway through the last quarter. Rusiat. And a great block by the Greeks. Skupaki celebrating deservedly. Seven block shots already by the Greeks. No block shot at all by the French. Also could be a decisive factor in the end. Waterpolo. 7 seconds after the shot clock. And Waterpolo scores once again.
Well played shot.
And it's a 3-goal lead for Greece.
Goal number 5.
And it's already goal number 5 by Angelos Waterpolo.
Great shooting percentage. 6 attempts and 5 goals.
Who's been member of the Hungarian team Eger for a couple of years now. And now the French head coach Nenad Vukanic knows it's almost a mission impossible. 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining on the clock. They are trailing by 3 goals, and even a draw wouldn't be enough for the French to qualify for the 8 finals. They must turn the score to reach their goals. But they are losing the ball once again. I think it's really all over for the French team. Kenny Dunias. Saved by Fontani. And they need now some quick goals. Merzuki. Exclusion.
Excluded player from Greece, number 11 this time, Alexandros Gounas.
Alexandros Gounas leaves the pool.
First major.
Only his first personal foul towards this game, the end of this game. Merzuki. Soladier. And another missed opportunity for France. They had a brilliant third period, winning it by 6-3. Not only 1 goal coming from them in the last quarter, 3 from the Greek team. And they have the Greeks this match in their hands. Less than 2 minutes remaining on the clock. Another save by Fontani. And I think the French do not lose a chance to qualify for the 8 finals in this game against this strong Greek team. They lost it against Georgia.
Solution number 7.
First day of the men's tournament.
Yorgos Dervisis.
Dervisis is out.
Third major offense for Yorgos Dervisis is out of the game.
And Yorgos Dervisis is the first Greek player who's been ejected from the game. There's the consolation goal for the French. But it's too late to now. Romain Marion Vernou will go number 10. So the youngster makes it France 10, Greece 12. Only 1 minute and 17 seconds left on the clock. This is coming from Christian, the captain, and there's the great finish by Romain Marion Vernou. An injury by Alexander Camarasa. Hungarian referee sent him to the medical center. Here he is, and he's breathing. Something must have happened in the water. And he has to be treated.
And this is the last minute of the game.
Now the last minute of the game. 2-goal lead for Greece. They don't really need to do anything special now. Just to keep the ball. Round down the clock. It's a turnover foul. Once again, the French need a really quick goal, but they are denied once again by Zerdevas. Save number 4 for the Greek goalkeeper. And Remy Soragyi with this missed opportunity. Argyropoulos gets the call. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And the shot clock runs down. One last attempt for France.
We have a timeout.
And the last
at the very end of this game
chance
for France.
to go for a timeout for Nenad Vukanic.
Oh, juste de vous dire deux mots. Les gars, on était équipe toute cette période et on va rester équipe jusqu'au bout. Je suis tellement fier de vous. Juste continuez de jouer comme ça, allez. Que ça.
It's a last chance for France to score a consolation goal, but they're gonna lose this game, that's for sure, and lose their chances to qualify for the finals. That's of course a great disappointment for them. They will only play for the places 13th to 16th. That's a wrong pass. And that's the final score. So Greece, in the end, wins this game by 12, goes to 10 against the hard-fighting French team. Really had a great period. That was the first quarter, actually. But that didn't turn to be enough to defeat this strong Greek team, who finishes the group campaign with 6 points.
3 losses. I think they can be
Losing to Italy on day 1 and beating Georgia.
They lost out to Georgia
And now
the first
France
day,
as
then
well.
Italy, and this time
So that's a disappointing result, of course, for the French.
something to be alone in their performance this game.
And Vukanic congratulates his colleague. So there is Vlahos.